What's going on, guys? This is the Crypto Jarhead coming to you in a brand new format today. Quick shout out to Team Us and a very special YouTuber who sent me a message pointing me in the direction of a video screen capture application for mobile uses. So this way I do not have to keep shooting a video of a piece of paper that I wrote. Which is great. This is my first time trying this thing out. I think it's going to work very, very well. So it's a whole new platform for me, guys. And since I have this available now, I just wanted to make a quick video using it while I transfer everything I had already planned on doing for the video today onto a WordPad or something similar here on the phone. So I can go over example Chrysos plans, which is what I plan to do today. Real quick, since I have a screen capture setup, I can go over a few things for you. First and foremost, I want to draw your attention the top left of my taskbar here. There's a little key. Now that little key right there is from NordVPN. I don't just use a VPN the few times I get on a computer. I use it on my phone at all times. Now, this particular one I find works very well for me. You do have to pay for it. There's a free trial, but after that, it's $10 or $11 a month. But since this is for something I do for my security and my safety, I think it's worth paying a little bit for. However, there are plenty of free options out there. To my knowledge, there is not a Cyber Ghost for mobiles, but could be wrong. Maybe that's an Apple thing. I have an Android. So secondly, since I was going to talk about Chrysos today anyway, I figure I will go over my own personal Chrysos plan. Now, I'm a baby baller. These Thorn and Chrysos are my first real steps in the ICO world here. So with that in mind, Chrysos was not in my budget for this month. I was not planning on getting any Chrysos. I only had a couple $100 that I was going to put into Thorn and use that as seed money for next month's ICOs. So with that being said, I did get some referral Thorns, which worked great in the first few rounds that it happened. And then the last round happened, I believe yesterday, maybe the day before. I was already out. I already had mine. So I forget. I think it was yesterday was the last round of the Thorn. But anyway, when one of my referrals bought Thorn on the last round, I did not get any more Thorn. Instead, they just gave me the equivalent BTC in my wallet, which at first I was a little bit disappointed because I would much rather have had a few more Thorns on my side. But I figured this way I can convert some of those Thorns into Chrysos. So I went ahead and did that, and I pulled that out of Thorn and had it converted into Chrysos about half an hour later. So it was a really quick process, actually, to get my money off Thorn. I don't know. I've heard some people have had to wait a couple of days. But I also heard that the Thorn team had finally implemented automatic processing. And I had heard that 2 or 3 days ago. I don't remember when. Because I had heard that, but I wasn't planning on pulling any money out anytime soon. So it didn't really bother me to write down the date of when I heard that or where. But for me, I can tell you, I had processed the withdrawal when I was sitting in my driveway, and I drove down to my sister-in-law's house. By the time I got there, the BTC from Thorn was in my wallet, and I went ahead and placed a buy order from Chrysos, and 5 minutes later, I had my Chrysos. With that being said, you can see here I've got a total of 71 Chrysos. I have 50 that I bought and 21 that were transferred over from a different account that I was just kind of screwing around on. So I have a total of, there it is, 71. Now, the value of that 71 Chrysos here in 3 days, today's 25th. So it opens up on the 28th, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. On the 28th, it opens, and the value of that's going to be $14 a token. which is $996, I believe, of 71. Feel free to do the math. Yeah, feel free to do the math. It's going to be right under $1,000. So I figure, for a baby baller, taking my first steps here, this wolf pup is about to hit wolf puberty. So in the future, you're probably going to see some awkward clothing choices. My voice might crack a few more times, but I'm on my way, baby. I'm just going to take this Chrysos with this small amount of tokens. I'm not really going to bother doing any real kind of strategy here because it's 71 tokens. There's not much of a point. I could hold on to those and, obviously I could hold on to those and hope that it hits 20 and or 30 or 40 or 50 and sell at that point. But at this stage in my journey, it just makes more sense to take that money and run. So this will be my first $1,000 hit. I put in somewhere around $120 or $130 worth of Bitcoin from my Thorn referrals. So it'll be a good hit for me. At this stage in my ICO lending journey, $1,000 will do a lot. This means that I'll have $500 to put into the next ICO and $500 for the one after that. So Chrysos seems like a really great platform. I do like a lot of things about it. Most importantly, that they pay you back in tokens. The capital release will be given to you in tokens. So what does that mean? Most of these platforms, you go to start your lending and you have 71 tokens and they're worth $10 a piece. So now you have $710 you can lend out at the daily interest rate of 1.5%. That'll give you whatever, $9 a day, $10 a day, whatever that math turns out to be. And that'll be for 4, 5, 6 months, whatever the term of the loan is. At the end of the loan, they'll give you $710 worth of their tokens valued at the 6 month from today price. So if 6 months from today, Chrysos, is at $100 a token, you'll get 7 of these damn things back, right? But Chrysos is different. If I start a loan with 71 tokens and today it's worth $710, and I do the loan and I go through all the way 6 months, get my capital release back, I'm not going to get $710 worth of tokens. I'm going to get my 71 tokens back, which at that point, if they're worth $100, now that is worth $7,100. So that in itself is very exciting for Chrysos. If I had had it in my budget, I definitely would have gotten in on this a lot earlier, and tried to get myself 400 or 500 tokens at least. But it is what it is. Everybody has to start somewhere. I started my journey with $200 put into Thorn. That's just the way it is. That's the way it works. And knowing that if Thorn doesn't work out, I'm going to try again next month with another $200 out of my paycheck because I have faith in the system. And I understand that any one of these can go under at any moment for any number of reasons. They're not necessarily exit scams. Maybe the development team had some kind of falling out and one of the head guys quit. So they tried to struggle along and they realized they just can't really do this without them. So they decided to go ahead and pull up their stakes and try again at a later date with a different coin. Maybe they run out of money. Who knows? It's business. Businesses fail every day. ICOs are no exception. Anyway, that's enough of my little bit about that. Well, I had this all. Okay, so real quick, if you have not found the Oracle yet, or Team Us, this is a very, very good YouTube channel I have found. I like it very much. The creator of the videos, the Oracle, he has lots of really, really good information. As you can see here. Oh, he just uploaded another one. Good. I was kind of going through some withdrawals here. So I hadn't seen a video from this guy in a day, and he normally puts out 2 or 3, and I was kind of jonesing a little bit. So that's kind of cool that happened while I was recording mine. I will have to watch that very, very soon here. But anyway, I want to draw your attention to the beginner's guide. Okay, this has got all kinds of really, really good stuff. Lending strategies for beginners. What would I do if I only had $1,000 to invest today? Wallet tutorials. What is a VPN, 2FA, and your security? And it goes on and on and on. You know, wallets to use that, you know, the Oracle himself uses. More on individual wallets. It's got just a treasure trove of information here. But more importantly is the subscribers are very, very active in the comments. And they're all very supportive of each other. And they ask questions, and everyone else answers what they know, like what they can contribute, they do, and they give that freely. And it's a really good sense of community. I really love this channel. I'm a part of this channel. It's our channel. It's Team Us. I really, really love it. So if you have not found the Oracle and Team Us, I strongly suggest go check them out. Make your own decision. That is all the time I have for today. I will be playing around a little bit more with this video recording software because it's brand new to me, guys, so I'm not really sure what all it can do, but I will be playing around with it a little bit more and kind of polishing my craft, as it were. So in the meantime, stay hungry and happy hunting.